on the throne and the carpet sold. And the ones in the chamber still swear it's a joke. They sell us a story, scripted holy, while the kids in the shadows never make it to morning. Truth ain't a weapon, it's a wrecking ball swing. If exposing the rock makes the empire sing, then what does that tell you about the heart of a king? About the cost of the crown and the souls underneath? Pyramids built on secrets, eyes watching from the top like priests. But every lie has a season, and every season bleeds. Ramifications. When the veil tears open, there's no replacement. When the truth hits speed as vibration, you can hear the whole damn nation quake. Ramifications. You can burn the messenger, bury the statement, but the reckoning don't need your permission. It's already awake. Hollywood halos with devils inside. Saints in the Senate with serpents for spines. They call us the people, then feed us to time. Build idols from ashes and call them divine. But the morning star fell and the scriptures split, and the ones who wrote history edited it. Now the choir sings hymns with the fangs exposed, cause even angels can fall when the truth gets close. We are harmonic beings, but they tune us to fear and grief. Yet a single struck chord of freedom can bring giants to their knees. Ramifications. When the veil tears open, there's no replacement. When the truth hits, feel their vibration, you can hear the whole damn nation quake. Ramifications. You can burn the messenger, bury the statement, but the reckoning don't need your permission. It's already awake. It's already awake. If a kingdom collapses from a name on the list, then it wasn't a kingdom, it was always a myth. If the pillars crumble just because you resist, then the pillars were prisons disguised as gifts. Ramifications. Let the echoes shake the foundations. Let the liars drown in their own creations. Let the fallen rise with illumination. Cause the truth don't bow to a crown or a nation. It breaks what's fake, it frees what's caged, and whatever remains is fit for a king.
Just to monetize. History's a marketplace. Truth turned to clay, shaped by the hands that profit from decay. Screens of the hunger, bodies on demand. A sickness manufactured by invisible hands. Desire turned to currency, love turned to dust. Tell me how a kingdom stands when its altar is lust. Every empire carves its gospel in the forest that they raise. Every industry is holy when you worship what they pay. Ungodly, the machine once worshipped, turns a soul into product, turns a life into profit. Hey, ungodly, take the crown off the liar. If the truth sparks a fire, let it burn the whole choir. Still show the horizon, black smoke veins, calling it progress while the earth goes insane. Extraction is doctrine, efficiency king, but the cost of abundance is everything. Elders buried in silence, wisdom erased, generations uprooted, cultures displaced. If the land could speak, it would scream your name, cause every civilization comes with the stain. Eyes dim when the spirit dims, fire fades to blue, but even hollow men cracks go halo, spirit leaking through the fractures in the shadow. Water in the mouth, air in the bones. We're elements walking in flesh and clothes. Earth in the jawline, light in the sideline. Blood of the ancients trapped in a pipeline. But even in the furnace of an industry mind, there's a spark that can't be mechanized. Ungodly, no temple, no scripture, just the truth in a mirror, and the cost of the system. Ungodly, if the world's built wrong, then the ones who see clearly are the ones who are flawed. Ungodly, because sometimes you must break what pretends to be God. Smile for the camera, wait for the neighbors. Pretend that the cage is a castle. We've been living in a sitcom funeral, wearing freedom like it's fashionable. White picket fence, chlorine dreams, a plastic piece, the American scream. Mom's winking calm with an A on her apron, says baby you're free if you stop asking questions. Order built on fear, labor built on chains. We call it normal life, but it feels like Sisyphus days. Clock in, clock out, push the boulder up the hill. What the gods call punishment, they not call paying bills. But the sky's turning colors that I've never seen. Violet lightning carving warnings across the machine. Acid rain, not water, truth burning through the roof, washing off the pain, revealing every lie we grew. Acid rain, it cleans, it claims, it frees the ones who still remain. If order means obedience, let chaos fall like holy flames. Families teaching something government never could. That order grows from love, responsibility, and doing what you should. No rulers, no kings, just a natural binding. The soul's a covenant, older than nations, older than any control. You're already living lucky every time you choose to care. Every time you listen, every time you give and share. That's why they fear the family, it's proof we govern ourselves. The truth more dangerous than any book on any shelf. The serpent needs its tail when the system fears change. You can suffer in the cycle or break the ancient chain. Acid rain, not poison, clarity, dissolving false authority. Every drop of revelation, every storm of prophecy. Acid rain cleans the slate, purifies the mind state. If the truth feels like corrosion, that means it came too late. Frequency spike, the sequence of light. Humming like a choir on the edge of takeover. You were inconceivably God with difference. Reminder from the void they tried to silence with systems. Solutions high, where you never thought to look. In the pause, in the wound, in the unwritten book. Suburbs, let it wash off the grin, let it strip the illusion. Down the bone, become the light. You remember it. Cold like a snowflake falling, but the pattern's never wrong. Every line a coded story, every branch a hidden song. They tried to bury your blueprint inside the grid, a face among the faceless, lost in rows of hollow skin. But the moon broke through the static, a whisper in the haze. You were never meant for shadows, you were built to set them ablaze. There's a pulse in the center, a fire in the bone, a torch twisting inward, saying wake up, you're your own. Glow like the sun behind the storm, like a frequency reborn, breaking every norm they swore you would hold. Glow, let the matrix split apart, let the cold bounce through your heart. You were made to light the dark. Glow, glow. Sacred geometry trembling, spirals dancing through your chest. The universe inside you, finally crawling out of rest. Yeah. One spark, then a halo, then a shockwave through your veins. The old world glitches violently, but your soul remains. The silhouettes they head down, still dreaming in grayscale, but your eyes ignite like comets, ripping through the veil. You don't rise to heaven, you drag it into you. A warrior lit from the inside, a god breaking through. The patterns all align, the colors start to sing. No crown, no throne, no kingdom, just the fire that you bring. Glow like the sun behind the storm, like a frequency reborn, breaking every norm they swore you'd hold. Glow, let the matrix split apart, let the cold bounce through your heart. You were made to light the dark. Glow till the armor turns to flame, till the fear forgets your name, till the world becomes your spark again. I saw you standing in the fire, and the fire about his head. No weapon in your hand, just the truth that can't be dead. Your body cracks like pottery when the energy expands, but you don't break, you become the light I always knew you had. Glow, let the cosmos take its cue. There's a universe in you, and it's breaking through the blue. Glow, you are not the fallen snow, you're the storm that made it grow. You are heat, you are flame, you are truth by another name. Glow, glow, because only those who burn teach the frozen how to change. Sometimes disappearing is a lie.
skin, Fight Club grin, cigarette flicking in the cold blue wind. I fade from the frame like a glitch in the grid. They never found me cause I never hid. I just stepped sideways in the red haze, where the roses bleed metal and the petals are blades, where the samurai shadows move quiet as graves, and the moon lights a path only outlaws can brave. I'm not running, I'm refining, I'm not gone, I'm aligning. So not from fear, but too sharp in what you tried. I go ghost, I go cold, I go deep into the fold, where the broken turn to gold. I to become what I was meant to be. A silence with a sword, a stone they'll never see. Full moon on my back as I walk through the dirt. Got a graveyard smile and a coat that still hurts. Death gave me lessons, life gave me scars, but taught me how to hide among stars. My footsteps vanish before they're even made. I stitch my own shadows, I tailor my shade. They think I'm retreating, but they're wrong every time. A rose grows sharp when it's pruned in the night. Let them talk, let them hope, let them guess where I go. So I not to run, but to rewrite all the lies. I withdraw, I descend, I return, a different bliss. Silent killer of my sins. Not from end, but from versions. I outgrew you, think you know the dark knows me too. In the quiet, I cut off the noise. In the dark, I rebuild my voice. And when the world forgets my name, I sharpen it like a choice. A blade of iron goes with glowing eyes now. So I hide inside storms made just for me, where the monsters bow their heads cause they know who I'll be, who I'll be. I hide until the day I walk back out. Rose burning in my handle, true dripping from my mouth. Not to vanish, but to rise from a different side. Until this turns out straight. Paper crowns, badge, heavy frowns, flag stitched to corporate towns. But we were born in the storm, and storms don't bow down. They treat the people like cargo, go barcodes, hoes in a landlocked market, turning birthrights into contracts, inking straw men in the margins. Pull over, citizen, do you know I'm stopping you? Yeah, cause your system needs a signature, and I ain't signing for you.
I come from the unseen laws, the old ones,
Yeah, I come from the unseen laws, the old ones. Reciprocity, resonance, sacred exchange. You operate on threat and policy, I operate on spirit and range. I don't escalate, I navigate. Call me pirate of the interstate. Sailing sovereign through a sea of codes. They used to legislate my fate. I ain't running from your titles or the boardroom citations. I'm just a mistaken policy for creation. We're pirates, not criminals, but originals. Unregistered miracles, standing in a world of imitated individuals. We're pirates, no flag, just principles. No change, just intervals between one truth and the next ritual.
Stubborn born, 5'4", dumb by, unfiled and unmistakably alive. Two corporations shaking hands, overseas in sand, municipal crowns, British brands owning jurisdiction by the stroke of a pen. But out here the map bends, the wind bends, and the law of it and I sees through pretend. My lineage ain't paperwork, it's bone work, sun work, earth work. It's the right to walk the land without being converted to net worth. They say comply, I say why. They say order, I ask who's. They say citizen, I say choose. I'm not breaking laws, I'm breaking spells. There's a difference if you listen well. We're pirates, navigators of the unseen, reading currents no state can clean. With a wind between the coast, a breath between the oars. To a higher cause, not rebels, just rightful heirs who finally read the fine print in the air. Microscopic kingdoms with steel jaw symmetry. Armor made from stardust, mandibles engineered like ancient machines. Every insect, every seed, every fractal branching in your veins screams the same truth. Design not random, written, not formed, intended. Your lungs echo tree roots, your neurons mirror galaxies. Your chakras spin like cosmic wheels. Your gut thinks like a second brain. As above, so below, and you're the bridge between both. You are the blueprint and the builder, the temple and the flame. You are the question and the answer. We're in the same aim, the same man-made, God-given. Every breath, every cell, every spark, you're living. You're tuned to the field, wireless, risen, born with the key, but raised in the prison. Break the program, see what's hidden. You're not alone, you're God-given. Dark and light, twisting that eternal dance. Impulse, yang, answers, infinity, wrapped in a glance. You're a frequency walker, DNA tuned to the throne, running by electric highways mapped into your bones. Your skin grows, medicine, your breath moves, energy plants whisper to your system and alkaline synergy. Sacred herbs in the garden, roots that talk to your blood. Nature gives her real prescriptions, man never understood. Your desire, sacred. Your senses, sacred. Your body, a living cipher, no system can mimic or break it. They try to number you, claim you, file you, name you, but they didn't form your soul, so they'll never be able to tame you. The same man-made, it's God-given. Every beat, every charge, every vision, you're driven. You're earthbound clay with heaven written. A storm dressed in skin, cosmically unvisioned. Break the labels, break the system. You're not born, you're God-given. Threefold fire burning in your core. Love, wisdom, power. One flame, three crown through the dome you'll feel. It opens like a blossom, this body is your home. God-given, from the insect summer to the nebulous glow, from the guts hidden thinking to the chakras below.
The last vision, you're the miracle. They fear the design, they can't imprison. Say it loud, I am not random, I am not written by man. God-given. They thought the love and light was weakness. They forgot the lying lives in the lamb. They forgot peace was a choice, not a default, not anymore. Boots laid still cold, hands cracked from the work, mind shot from the storms. Tools laid out like a ritual, axe blade, rope, 5 skills, earned the hard way, not bought, not borrowed. I walk out the door with the world on my back, but my soul stays alight. Because I know the cost of freedom, and I'm damn sure ready to pay it. You push a peaceful man too far, and you meet the version you pray you never wake. The survivor, the fighter, the one who remembers. When the system closes in, fight back. When fear whispers in your ear, fight back. When they try to break your mind, fight back. When they say sit down, stand up tall and fight back. I'm not violent, I'm prepared. I'm not angry, I'm aware. I'm not losing, I'm right here, ready to fight back. I gave grace, they mistook it for surrender. I gave patience, they read it as permission. Walked the path of peace till they blocked every exit. Now I walk something older, the path of warriors. Fathers, the ones who knew struggle and sharpened themselves against it. Boxing at the center, fundamentals, discipline, precision, striking iron lungs. This ain't rage, this is strategy. This is measured force, divine timing, controlled explosion. Love on my tongue, but a whip in my hand. As the money changes, they know who I am. Sometimes compassion means burning the rod, and sometimes mercy arrives like a fist. When the world tests your edge, fight back. When darkness circles close, fight back. When they underestimate your heart, fight back. When they think you're broken, prove you're forging, fight back.
You don't need permission, you don't need approval, you don't need saving. All you need is breath and the will to fight back.
Thunder in my veins, lightning in my stride. I'm built from storms, stitched together with purpose. Ground shakes when a man remembers himself. Feet bare on the earth, spirit connected, adrenaline electric. This is what power looks like without corruption. I walk through the ruins alone, but I'm not lonely. I'm focused, I'm chosen. Every alley a test, every shadow a lesson. You want peace, stand ready for war. You want sovereignty, earn it every damn day. Fight back for your name, for your bloodline, for your freedom, for your territory, for your breath, for your truth. And when they ask you why you didn't just stay quiet, tell them I tried peace. Fight back. You chose war, I chose me. Fight back. Fight back. Fight back.
Look close, the truth ain't loud. It's etched, imprinted, hidden in plain sight. Fingerprints everywhere, except nobody taught you how to see. Yeah.
Paper crowns, ink kings, fake thrones, and digital rings. This whole economy's a card trick, a promise back by belief, not value. They're stacked like dominoes, just waiting for a breath to knock the whole thing sideways. They print what they want, inflate what they want, crash what they want, and tell you it's your fault. You can't keep up.
$1 trillion joke told at your expense.
But every scam has fingerprints, even ghosts leave grease on glass. Follow the smudges and you find the architects. Yeah. Fingerprints on the dollar, fingerprints on the law, fingerprints on your future, never sign for it all. Fingerprints on the markets, fingerprints on the fall. They built the cage, we paid the rent, they left fingerprints on it all. Rockefeller method, they teach theirs to eat. Your school taught you debt, the school taught them wealth. Family trust, low interest loans, tax loopholes carved like signatures in stone. And us, we're told to work harder, pray louder, save pennies in the system, designed to melt them. Inflation is theft, quiet, invisible. The cleanest crime ever written, and the fingerprints right there on the printing press. Bricks rising, dollar dying. The world moves while America pretends nothing's happening. History repeats because the same hands write the script. Fingerprints on the nations, fingerprints on the wars, fingerprints on every crisis we can't explain anymore. Fingerprints on your paycheck, fingerprints on your score. They built the maze, we ran the race. They left fingerprints on every door. Look at the dollar, 13 this, 13 that. Eyes wide open, Latin whispers, brick pyramids. Not in the architects, you'll never meet. The truth ain't hidden, it's coded, it's stamped, it's printed, it's intentional. The fingerprints glow like heat signatures. Once you tune your vision, here's a twist. You got fingerprints too, on your tools, on your craft, on your hustle, on your name, on every wall you punch your way through. You ain't a victim, you're a witness. And once you see the prints, the world can't fool you twice. Fingerprints on your story, fingerprints on your rise. You were born to spot the patterns they hoped you never recognized. Fingerprints on the system, fingerprints on the lies. Now you see the hands that built it, and the hands that'll tear it down in time. Look closer, the truth's not hiding. It's imprinted, embedded, signed. Fingerprints don't lie. Fingerprints don't lie. People do.
Yeah. Strip the flesh, peel the skin. What you find beneath is a skeleton. The real world ain't built on muscles, it's built on bones, old bones, ancient bones, bones stacked into thrones. Symbols everywhere, eyes in triangles, smiles in shadows, codes and cartoons. And AI, it's all the same language. The watchers, the architects, the ones who play the world like a violin. They call from your silence. Yeah. Jesuits in black coats, kings in gold carriages, presidents shaking hands in rooms built for ghosts. These ain't theories, these are fingerprints on the skeleton, yeah. You're watching puppets, you're trusting that. You're fighting shadows on a TV screen. They built to distract you from the bones, holding this whole life. it's still sealed. Corporate logos like sigils. Fortunes built on silence, power bought with fear. They traffic influence, launder innocence, feed the machine with the souls of the blind. Yeah, adrenochrome fantasies, media necromancy, stories stitched together like skin on an undead beast. But the bones don't lie. They remember everything, 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 everything. Some bells heal, some bells hum, some bells shake the grid itself and reveal the shapes hiding underneath the storm. Vibration is truth, truth is vibration. Some frequencies make demons scream. Cut me down to the skeleton. I wanna see the truth inside. Strip the world to its frame again. Show me what the proud ones hide under the skin of nations. Under the flesh of lies, there's a structure cold and ancient, and it's watching through your eyes. Skeleton. Families, 300 corporations. One story, one throne. All the pieces are there. You just gotta stop looking at the picture and start looking at the outline. The frame, the bone, the skeleton. This ain't fear, this is sight, this is sovereignty. Waking up in the middle of the night with fire in his lungs. This is public enemy calling from the wasteland. When the grid goes down, who still stands? Not the kings, not the priests, not the puppets, not the thieves. Truth survives because truth has a skeleton, yeah, that cannot die. Cut me down to the skeleton. I came here to see the frame. All these actors wear the costume, but the bones reveal their names. Under the golden power, under the crown and throne, strip the world of sound, and the skeleton stands alone. Skeleton. The bones don't watch the skeleton. That's where the story is. The world is loud, but the truth is quiet. Quiet like breath, quiet like water, quiet like you. Know thyself. Pop culture riots, neon chaos, heroes and villains screaming for your attention. Cartoons, robots, wrestlers, icons who stole your childhood and sold it back to you. You grew up in a world built on noise, a circus of masks, a hologram of choices. But deep inside, something ancient kept whispering, this ain't you, this ain't real. Look deeper, this is where no end begins. Past the robots, past the movies, past the myth of Bigfoot, meditating in the forest and the air. Child holding flowers like it remembers a world it never lived in. There's a cave, a quiet place inside you. Walking, know thyself. Strip the layers, shed the lies, breathe the light. Know thyself. You're a universe wearing skin too tight. Know thyself. Every lifetime, every shadow, every cell. Know thyself. You're the hell. Know thyself.
chaos, the lust, the tricks, the energy, the rabbit hole madness of wonderland. You're not one thing, you're all of it. Every archetype exists because you do. You're not lost, you're a layer. You're a library of lifetimes, pretending to be a name. Remove the name, the self remain. Know thyself. Strip the layers, shed the lies, breathe the light. Know thyself. You're a universe wearing skin too tight. Know thyself. Every lifetime, every shadow, every cell. Know thyself. You're the heaven, you're the hell. Know thyself. You are not the stories told about you. You are not the memories you cling to. You are not the mistakes you made when you didn't know better. You are awareness experiencing itself through the dream of a human body. When you know the dreamer, the dream changes. Shed the ego like wet skin. Step out of the cave into the canyon light. The sun recognizing you like a brother. The world is a stage, the people are costumes, the time is an illusion. But your soul is the thing that watches all of it. You don't find yourself, you remember yourself. You return, you rise, you recognize, and then finally you see there was never anything to fear. It was always you. Know thyself. Beyond the noise, beyond the flesh, beyond the role. Know thyself. You're the actor and the audience in your soul. Know thyself. Every lifetime reaching out from the shell. Know thyself. And the whole universe knows you back. Always.
I've been searching through the timelines, through the faces I live behind. And every time I think I'm broken, you remind me I'm alive. Truly, this is love. I see a boy with headphones on, chasing sound inside an empty room. A dream too big for four walls, a spark trying not to fade too soon. Then I see you holding your boy close, matching his little grin with your own. Before you even knew the word father, your heart had already known. Life ain't perfect, but it's true. Every scar shaped you. Truly, I've been carried by the ones I love. Truly, I've been lifted when the world got rough. Truly, if I stand here now, it's 'cause they stay with me. Every memory, every heartbeat. Truly, a girl on a swing, reaching the sky, legs kicking toward tomorrow. Your little one laughing down below with a face untouched by sorrow. Your mother smiling on a boardwalk, holding grandkids like gold, proof that even when life hardens, love refuses to grow old. These are the chapters that never make the news, but they're the ones that tell the truth. Truly, I've been carried by the ones I love. Truly, I've been lifted when the world got rough. Truly, if I stand here now, it's 'cause they stay with me. Every memory, every photo. Their eyes bright like yours once were. They're the proof you broke the cycle. Proof you're more than what you've endured. Every laugh you missed, you protect now. Every wound they'll never know is a promise you kept. And that little boy you once were, I saw him too. He'd be proud of you. Truly, I've been carried by the ones I love. Truly, I've been lifted when the world got rough. Truly, if I shine right now, it's 'cause they shine through me. Every memory, every heartbeat. Truly, truly, this life gave me pain. My family gave me purpose and love. Love gave me truth. To know who I am, I had to meet who I am not. I had to stand in front of the shadow and let one of us fall. That is all. Abandoned houses, each one filled with echoes I mistook for truth. I saw my reflection in strangers, lovers, enemies. Everyone but me. I chase achievement like it could hand me a name. I chase sensation like it could wake my soul. Thing that died was the illusion I carried. That is all. 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 Yeah, I stripped it down to bone to breathe, to life. I met the one inside I've been running from my whole life. When the old self fell, the real one rose. Simple, silent, whole, that is all. Life became a mirror. My thoughts became the script. My wounds became the teacher. My love became the cure. Growth was never me against the world. It was me versus me, a quiet war in the dark where honesty was the only weapon. And when I finally surrendered, I realized surrender was victory. That is all. 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 I breathe in the sun. I let the spirit fill my lungs. I remember the ancient rhythm running through every child of God. Prana, light, 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 light. I walk the road back home, not to a place, to an awareness. I am the breath, I am the spark.
is all.